So this is something that is pretty damn embarrassing. So Lauren Southern is someone whose career has essentially lived off of xenophobia, and she's done crazy shit where she's tried to block migrant boats from coming into different countries and just different shit like that. And it was quite the debacle on her part, and just sort of everything that went down with that, with the flares at the migrant boat and all that other type of shit. But here's something really embarrassing. So there is some place called Lakemba in Australia, and she went into it, and she called it a Sharia-ruled no-go zone and conquered land. Now, what is a no-go zone? If you're not sure, the whole no-go zone thing sort of started out back in, I think it was 2014/2015, and it was, the idea that there are these no-go zones in these places, in these countries where, police officers just don't go anywhere, and it's essentially run by, Muslims, and there's just this crazy amount of places in different areas and just a bunch of people where there is no rule of law. And the cops just don't go in there to enforce any of the rules of law that are in place in the rest of the country, which was a pretty laughable claim. But I actually remember people laughing about this because Fox News sort of started talking about this. Now, there was someone named Peter Sweden who I did a video on because he went into this supposed no-go zone, and it ended up being like this very normal area where these people are shaking hands, and then there's a little kid on his bike, and it was really, really astonishingly embarrassing. But that's sort of the context when it comes to these supposed no-go zones, with quotations I'll add. But here what we're going to be seeing is Lauren Southern, who is just so hilariously debunked. Check it out.
It's a very monoculture in this area.
I don't think so. If you just look across the road there, you've got Pakistani and Indian restaurants.
Right. But do you see many British pubs in this area?
There's one right there.
Where?
The Lakemba Hotel, it's right there.
Yeah, that was really, really embarrassing, because your whole, argument is, oh man, this is a no-go zone and it's Sharia run and all this shit. And then, oh man, wait, you don't see British pubs around here. And the person's like, well, there's actually a British pub like right over there. And she's like, where? And just point to it, and it's like, it's a British pub, like literally right, to the sea, be in sight by the eye, which is something that is absolutely hilarious, man. Unbelievably hilarious. But Lauren Southern is just sort of a weird character. Somebody who's just, I guess, I don't know how else to put it other than her career was a rise of just xenophobia and different things like that. Anti-refugee, anti-immigrant, and just really, really cringy shit. Let me know your thoughts down below.